Alright, what's up guys? I'm back here again on YouTube, just coming back in, give you my 7th round mock. I'm just going to go start off the bat. I'm going to say first round pick, Jadeveon Clowney, defensive end, South Carolina. People might not be fond of that pick, but I think Clowney's easily the best talent in the draft. Even though he's had some question marks of on the field issues, I feel like those are just not rumors, but like he's not as bad as people are saying that he is. I feel like once he gets to the NFL, he'll come out of his shell and start being the dominant force that he had been his sophomore year. I feel like this year he was kind of scared of all the buzz of him possibly getting injured, then not making the NFL, or just all that stuff gets in a kid's head. He's only 20 years old, just like me. Like, I feel like if people are saying I'm going to make all this money, and then if I get hurt, I'm going to not get anything, I'd be a little worried too about how hard I'm playing and the injuries I possibly could get. So I feel like he shut it down just because he knew, like, if he gets hurt, then he's kind of screwed. Second round, I have Houston taking Zach Manberger. Obviously, he's not the highest sought-out quarterback, but I feel like he's the best one out of the second-tier quarterbacks. I think he fits O'Brien's system perfectly. He played in the pro-style offense with Cam Cameron at LSU. He has a good arm. He's never had any off-the-field or on-the-field issues. And at the end of the year, he was taking some pretty big hits and showed some great guts and determination against Alabama, even though they lost that game. At the end of the game, he got hurt. He hurt his knee, but instead of just like getting carried out the field, he walked off by himself, and he kind of just showed like the determination and the heart that I feel like a quarterback you'd want, a winner, and that's what he pretty much is. Guy eats, sleeps, and breathes football. So third round, I have Christian Jones, inside linebacker, Florida State. Our depth at linebacker hasn't been too deep last couple of seasons, so Cushing's coming off that injury as well. Jones could be a starter with Cushing, or if Cushing does get hurt again, then he'd start. Even he'd be number one linebacker because pretty much they only have one inside linebacker unless we move Brooks Reed inside, which we don't even know if that's going to happen or not. Fourth round, I have them picking E.J. Gaines, cornerback from Missouri. We have addressed inside linebacker and defensive end / outside linebacker. They need a nickel. Brandon Harris and Bryce McCain both didn't really have a good season trying to be our nickel. We cut McCain. Harris is still there, but I think Gaines can be good competition and could start at nickel next season. Other fourth-round pick, I have Houston taking Justin Ellis, nose tackle from Louisiana Tech. We've addressed all those needs so far in defense, but we need a true nose tackle. Ellis, who's around 330 pounds, would fit perfectly at nose tackle. Can help fill those gaps, and for run gaps, help our linebackers make more plays. So a true nose tackle is better than converting a defense end to a nose tackle, so that'd be good. Fifth round, I have Houston taking Centrell Henderson, offensive tackle from Miami. The Texans have lacked a lot of depth at the right side of the tackle position. Henderson has size to be a great left tackle, but he has lack of football technique. So fifth round, these are the guys that are projects. He's 6'8", weighs 345. If he could turn his game around, he could be an absolute steal in the fifth round, and he could play right tackle for now too. That wouldn't even be that bad. But the guy this size should be dominating in the NFL. Sixth round, hopefully this guy's here. I don't know. He's been drafted between the fourth and the sixth round, and it's Josh Huff, receiver from Oregon. He had a good season in Oregon. I saw his game against Oregon State. He had a pretty good game. Fits the mold for a slot receiver perfectly. He's like 5'10", 215, around that area, and he's got the speed. I'm not a big fan of Keyshawn Martin, so I feel like we need a new slot, and this kid could definitely be it. He could be a good playmaker between DeAndre Hopkins, Garrett Graham, Ryan Griffin, all those guys. So it'd be a good new slot receiver that we could have. Other sixth-round pick, I have Houston taking DeAnthony Thomas, running back, Oregon. We need a receiving and speedster backup running back. Even though he had a disappointing season in Oregon, I think he can come in here and be the exact back that we need. A third down, or split out like a receiver, running back, and just spread the field, and hopefully with a linebacker on him. This kid's pretty fast, so I don't think any linebacker runs stride for stride with him, so he'd be a great X factor in the game. Another sixth-round pick, I have A.C. Leonard. And Leonard played last season at Tennessee State because he got kicked off the team at Florida with a misdemeanor charge. But he has good size and speed as a tight end, and he could play receiver. The only knock on him is his character issues, but at the 6th round, the risk reward isn't that bad, because if it's a 6th round pick and he can't get his act together, then you're only losing that 6th round pick. And last season we cut our I think Sam Montgomery was a 3rd round pick, but it's worse than the 6th round pick. So 7th round, I was taking J.C. Copeland, fullback from LSU. We don't have a fullback on the roster, even though Bill O'Brien's system doesn't really use a fullback. We still need one. This kid's around 270 pounds, and it's pretty much like another guard out there on the field, and he'd be great on the goal line. Foster run right behind this guy. We'll just hand it off to him. He's a pretty big kid. I don't know how many people could stop him. So, in the last pick, I have Anthony Farah, kicker from Texas. Randy Bullock has been pretty bad over the last season. He barely made over 70% of his kicks. It's not that good for a kicker. And why not pick Farah in the last round and hopefully compete him against Bullock? That's what I think. If we do trade this pick, the top pick, number 1 overall pick, to Atlanta, I think we should pick Manziel, Bortles, Mack, or Barr. They've been saying that the 3 guys, Manziel, Bortles, and Mack, might get picked in the first 5 picks. So if we do trade that pick, then we're kind of screwed. And we're going to take Teddy Bridgewater 6, who's been falling down the draft boards. I don't know. If anything, I say we take Barr there, or a tackle, even Luan or one of those guys, or just someone that could help this team. I don't want them to risk reaching on a quarterback at 6 just because someone else got picked earlier. But that's all I have for now. If you want to leave a comment, leave it in the comment section. You can put my Twitter thing there. I tweet a lot about football and NFL and draft, pretty much Texans all in general. But just came around to get you a quick mock and what I think. So, all right, I'll see you later, guys.